Hey, what's going on, everyone? James and I'm here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. And today I'm going to be doing an update video for you guys on the 2022 midterm election results. And we officially have the results for most of the races. There's still a lot of races that's left to be called, but I'm also going to be going over the races that I didn't call on my sheet of paper because yeah, there were a lot of races that were not called that actually did end up determining who is going to control what. And so let's start with the U.S. Senate first because there's like only a few races that have not been called. And the only races I didn't call at the time were Alaska, Georgia, and Nevada. And Georgia's still Georgia runs a jungle primary system where if nobody gets 50%, top two will go in. So yeah, it's looking like to be Raphael Warnock versus Herschel Walker as obvious. And this kind of does it is going to determine whether or not Democrats are going to have an actual majority where they don't need the vice president because yeah, as you guys see, the Democrats have have kept control of the U.S. Senate, and that is not just because of Pennsylvania, which we already called, but also they were able to keep Nevada. Yes, after the Republican was in the lead for like most of the race, Catherine Cortez Masto ended up winning by a sliver margin. So yeah, congrats to her. I was not expecting this race to be this close. And Alaska, yeah, we know the Republicans going to win this one, but it's actually looking to be a tight race between Kelly Shibaka and Lisa Murkowski, with Shibaka winning. Now, Alaska has a ranked choice voting system where they have so there's actually like four candidates in the race, so no matter which party they're in, and it's actually looking to be pretty close with Shibaka barely in the lead. However, after all the votes are counted, votes are going to have to be transferred, and Murkowski still has a chance. So yeah, but Alaska's gonna go red. But actually, I'm gonna keep out on the lookout for a bit because what happens in Alaska could actually impact the rest of the country because Lisa Murkowski is a moderate Republican while Kelly Shibaka is a Trump supporter. And yeah, there's also a Democrat and a Libertarian, but neither of them are gonna win the election. So yeah. Next, we're gonna go over the gubernatorialships, and yeah, the governorships are really interesting. Democrats made a net gain of two seats, but there were there was a few surprising results that I ended up witnessing, which I was not expecting. Let's start with Nevada because that's one of the things I was not expecting this year. In Nevada, okay, if this thing's gonna load, like, oh, if this thing's gonna freaking load, I would love to appreciate it, you know. Yeah, in Nevada, the Republican challenger, Mr. Lombardo, successfully flipped this Democratic seat. The incumbent Democrat Sisolak, I'm not going to bother looking up their first names, but the Democratic incumbent has officially been defeated for re-election in Nevada's gubernatorial race. I was not expecting that to happen at all because, yeah, Nevada seemed like a state that leaned more blue. But yeah, congrats to Nevada on their Republicans. And in the gubernatorial race in Arizona, Democrats Katie Hobbs has officially flipped the seat from Republican Carrie Lake after the Republican incumbent is retiring, I believe. So this was a close race, but Katie Hobbs officially wins this over Carrie Lake, who is known to be an election denier. That's what people know her as. But yeah, congrats to Katie Hobbs. So as of right now, this is like a net gain of two seats um, for governorships, which really isn't surprising considering that this was the only way Democrats could make any realistic gains before the whole abortion thing. So this was to be expected. Oh yeah, and Oregon was called as well. Oregon was a lot closer than what you're seeing right now. So yeah, obviously this is a blue state. Though I'm surprised there was a lot of support for third party candidates this time around. So like hold on, like that's like 91. Oh wow, a little over not around 9% of them voted for another candidate, which wow, that's legend. But anyways, yeah. And in Alaska's gubernatorial election, the race has not been called because there's still a lot of votes left, but the Republicans gonna win. This isn't even close. I don't know why they haven't called this yet. This is gonna go Republican. There's no way it's gonna go Democrat. Like seriously, how can Mike Dunleavy, I think that's his name, can lose? I think there's some other candidates in the race as well. I'm pretty sure, like Bill Walker. But let's be real, there's no way Alaska can lose this race. If Democrats are expecting to flip Alaska's gubernatorial seat, they are dreaming so hard. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to that later. And lastly, the for the U.S. House, we can officially confirm that the Republican Party has officially taken control of the U.S. House. However, it is going to be by a slim margin. That is because this was expected to be a red wave at first, but then it became a tilt or a red shift after the whole abortion thing that has been going on with the Dobbs decision. And I'm going to be going over the races that I've not called yet. So hmm, yeah, I don't know which state I want to start first, but hmm, hmm. I honestly don't know. There were a lot of races in California that have not been called yet, which was really surprising because I wasn't expecting California out of all states to be the one to determine what's going to happen, which is insane. But I don't know which state I want to go to. Uh, uh, I'm gonna need to pause this for a minute. All right, guys. Now it's time to start going over the U.S. House Senate. I'm sorry for having to pause the video, but yeah. First, we're gonna get started with the third and eighth congressional districts, which have not been called. In the third congressional district, the Democrat has won against the Republican, with Biden getting 1% of the vote. So by a small margin, by 3,000, around 3,000 votes. So yeah, won by 3,000 votes. So congrats to the Democrat. And okay, the Democrat's name is Marie Glusenkamp Perez. Oh wait, hold on. So sorry. Okay, okay, there we go. Now for the eighth district, the Democratic incumbent Kim Stryer has won against Matt Larkin by a 6% margin. So congrats to her. And with that, that includes the Washington races that were not called. Yeah, this is a blue state. I guess that was to be expected, but you know, I guess the next state we're gonna go for is Illinois, and we gotta look at the 17th district because that district has not been called yet. I'm gonna need to go backwards, and there we go, Illinois. Let's go. Come on, come on, Illinois. Okay, JB Pritzker. It's it apparently Illinois' gubernatorial race is apparently one of the most expensive. Why the hell are they pulling so much money into this state? Well, they are going to need it for sure. But anyways, we gotta look at the 17th district because that has not been called yet. So yeah, Illinois is a pretty blue state. I wouldn't be surprised if it went to the Democrats, but you never know. And I and yeah, okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Chill out with me. I guess really what and no, I'm not going to be editing any of these parts out. You guys are going to see it raw. See it all raw because you're going to see all the pain I go through just to make this video for you guys. And how long has it been? It's been like 9 minutes. Like come on. And you have got to be freaking kidding me. Come on. No, 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 no. Don't do this to me now. Come on. Sorry about that. Uh Oh, is it done loading? Finally. Oh god. And we're not even done. Come on. Okay, 17th. All right, finally, the 17th district. The Democrat Eric Sorensen has won this race against Esther Joy King by a 4% margin. So this race was close, but not as close as some of the other races. So this is another important victory for Democrats. Let's take a look at Maine's second congressional district. This seat right there Yeah, Democrats kind of need this seat right now. And yeah, the second district is run by Jared Golden. I'm pretty sure that's his name. And based on what I remember, ever after the whole after making my video last week, oh yeah, you will see. I'll talk about Lauren Boebert in a second, but yeah, Jared Golden. I think he won his race. I don't know how much he won by, but yeah, this is a crucial seat. This is a crucial seat. So means gubernatorial. Yeah, the Democrat won. No surprise. La 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 la. Hmm. Okay, come on, dude. Seriously. I guess really, what's it gonna mean for Okay, let's talk about like the U.S. House races for a second, like what it's going to mean for the country. Well, what I think what it's going to mean is that we are going to have a divided government. We are, you know how like in Donald Trump, where during Donald Trump's presidency in 2018, the Democrats took the House and the Republicans maintained the Senate. Well, I think what's going to happen from this election is a similar result's going to happen, and and people are going to freak out. So yeah, like I said, Jared Golden, the Democratic incumbent, has won by 6 percentage points, with Tiffany Bond getting 0 votes. Oh, damn, that's disappointing. So, yeah, Maine's second district is done. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Iowa's third. This race. Okay, we gotta talk about Iowa's third right now because this race. Yeah, this was a flip. This race was a flip for Iowa's third. The Republican, the Democratic incumbent Sidney Axne lost to the Republican challenger, and based on from what it looks like, Iowa is becoming a red state. It is losing its swing state status. Yes, all these seats have been won by Republicans. And then the third, Zach Nunn, the Republican challenger, won against the Democratic incumbent by a little over 2,000 votes. This was a close race, and this was a crucial seat for Republicans to win, and they got it. Yeah, this was one of the most crucial seats for the GOP they needed badly, and they were able to do it. And that helped get the Republicans much closer to taking control of the U.S. House. Next, we're going to go to Maryland's 6th congressional district, and yeah, this district was very close. Don't know what else to say, but yeah. Anyways, I hmm, honestly I don't know much about most of the races, but so yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if I can provide good commentary, but yeah, I guess. Oh boy. Hmm. Honestly, I don't know if I want to do these types of videos again, but I will. I'll probably do them anyways because why not? Okay, absentee ballots. No. Sorry about the interruption, you guys. I don't think I'm going to be able to edit that out. Damn it! I. But anyways, come on. Sorry about that. Okay, the sixth congressional district, the Democratic incumbent David Trone has won re-election against the Republican challenger by 8 percentage points. So, not a pretty close margin at all, actually. In fact, that's a pretty big margin compared to some of the other races that were already called. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Next is Nevada, and if this thing does not freaking load, I swear to God. And most of Nevada's races for U.S. House were actually not called, probably because they end their polls so late. Well, probably because of different time zones, but well, you guys get what I mean. So honestly, I don't know what races went to Nevada, though Nevada is going to. I'm not sure if Nevada is a crucial state or not for Republicans in the U.S. House or something. I'm gonna have to pause the video again, aren't I? Yep. Oh no, never mind. Nevada. Next, we gotta go to Nevada right now. We're gonna go to Nevada next. Come on, please. I want to win. I want to just see where Nevada's going to go. All right, yeah, Democrats. Yeah, yeah. Like I said before, in Nevada, the Democrats lost their governorships to the Republicans. So congrats to them. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm saying a bunch of filler. I don't know what else I can say, but this is okay. In the first district, the Democratic incumbent Dina Titus has won re-election by around 6 percentage points. All right, the second was already called. In the third district, the Democratic incumbent Susie Lee also won re-election by 4 percentage points, and in the fourth district, Democratic incumbent Stephen Horsford won by the same margins. So yeah, all the seats that were not called in Nevada were seats that would all remain held by Democratic incumbents. Yeah, Nevada's a pretty lean blue state. I would not say it classified as a solid blue state. It's a lean blue state, is what I'm saying. So yeah. Mm. Okay, next is New Mexico, and oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna exit out this tab right here just in case it makes the video go faster a little bit. And yeah, New Mexico is actually kind of an interesting one. The second district has not been called, and what happened was the Republican incumbent actually got defeated. Yes, New Mexico has 3 House seats, and they're all going to be held by Democrats once again. That's right. In New Mexico's second congressional district, the Republican incumbent has been defeated by Democratic challenger Gabriel Vasquez. And this was a pretty close margin, too, 1,300 votes approximately. So, yeah, New Mexico is basically certifying itself as a blue state in the United States. So, yeah, I would not expect it to go red anytime soon, especially not after what happened. So, yeah, next is New York. The 3 districts that have not been called were the 4th, 18th, and 22nd congressional districts. Now, I understand there are some races that have not been called yet, so yeah, so if they have not been called yet, I probably will have to go back to them later. And I wonder how long I'm gonna be willing to go back to go at them for, but yeah, I got like 7 more states to go. Wow. I'm gonna do California last because it's got the most to lose. It had the most seats that have not been called yet. So as of last week's video, so yeah, I'm gonna go over them soon. All right. This what? Hmm. So okay, it's been around like 18 minutes. If I would appreciate it if the screen hurries the crap up and just thank you. All right, in the fourth district, Democrat Anthony Despacito, again love the name, has won against Democratic challenger Lauren Gillens by 4 percentage points. So yeah, this is a seat that's going to be held by the GOP, which obviously, considering how close the U.S. House has been, every seat counts at this point. Okay, now let's go to the 18th district. Oh yeah, the 9th district. I still like that whole third party. You know what? You guys get the idea. I'm gonna stop talking about the third party thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to scroll down. Yep, New York is a blue state, so you're gonna see so much blue out of this. And if you're a New Yorker who's not a Democrat, I'm sorry. That's just what I'm working with. And in the 18th district, Democratic incumbent Pat Ryan has narrowly held on to a seat by a couple thousand votes against the Republican challenger Colin Schmidt. So yeah, congrats to him. And yeah, that was a pretty close margin, I gotta say. Only like a couple grand. Wow, couple thousand votes. Who knew it would make all the difference? I wonder what this is going to, and I think what it's going to mean for the future for close races such as this. I think everyone's going to be pressuring others to get out the vote, as in show up to vote against the Democrats and Republicans or whatever. In the 22nd congressional district, the Republican has won against Francis Cannoli by a little around 2,500 votes. So this was obviously a crucial Republican victory. So yeah, every seat counts at this point, considering what we know right now. Next is Oregon. Next is there was only one seat that had not been called, which was the fifth district, I believe. So okay, the Oregon. Oh my god. Oh crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Oh god. Oh, okay. Come on. Hurry up. I got like one, two, three, 4, 5, 6 more to go, and one of them is California. So, uh, okay, okay, Oregon's. Yeah, Ron Wyden's been called. I'm sorry the video's going slow, guys, but I've already gone over most of the other races. So if you guys want to check them out, you guys can just check out my channel. I probably won't put in the link in the description because I'll probably forget. So Oregon's fifth district, it shouldn't be too far. There we go. Republican Lori Chavez DeRemer has won against Jamie McLeod Skinner, so by 2 percentage points. So this was a close race, and she won. So obviously this was another toss-up race that was crucial for Republicans. Alaska at large. I don't think Alaska's been called yet. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to check for U.S. House. I'm gonna have to check. I think it's a rematch between Sarah Palin, Nick Begich, and Sarah Palin. And there was also Libertarian Chris By who's also running as well. But I think the Republican is on track to win U.S. House as well. However, I don't think there has been an official winner yet. Yep, this is the Alaska Senate. Lisa Murkowski is actually only losing by 500 votes. Wow. Yeah, this race is going to be really close between two Republicans. Oh, and I like the protest votes as well with the writing candidates. That's nice. But yeah, as of right now, Mary Peltola is crushing it with 48%. But the race has not been called because Alaska uses ranked choice voting, like I said before. So they need 50% to secure a victory. So we're gonna see. So after that, we're gonna see where Chris Byes' voters went for their second choice and Nick Begich. So, or maybe if all the Chris By voters vote for Nick Begich, that maybe Sarah Palin might get third, but we'll see. But it's looking as though Mary Peltola is most likely going to win the election. I like how none of Alaska's races have been called yet, and yes, as you guys can see, yeah, Bill Walker is pretty popular still, almost narrowly beating the Democrat, but Mike Dunleavy, yeah, this is a red state, not much of a, well, it was a red state. I don't know if it is much anymore now. And yeah. Next is Arizona. Like wow, Arizona is an interesting one. Okay, Arizona's first, fourth, and sixth have not been called yet at all. Like so, we got so that's three districts that have not been called. That's like a third of Arizona's House seats. Um, let's see here. Come on. I'm not even sure if most people watch these types of videos anyways because they're way too long and nobody wants to hear me talk. Yeah, in Arizona U.S. Senate, Blake Masters, Mark Victor, the Libertarian, who dropped out of the race and endorsed Blake Masters, the Republicans still lost, so not the greatest move. But anyways, in the first congressional district, the Republican incumbent narrowly held on to his seat by a margin of 2,100 votes. Wow, that was a pretty close race. In the fourth district, Greg Stanton, the Democratic incumbent, won by 12% margin. Okay, so that race was basically not even close. So congrats to Greg Stanton. And lastly, in the sixth congressional district, woo. Anyways, The Republican has narrowly won against Kristen Engel, the Democrat, by around a little over 5,000 votes. So, congrats to Arizona. So, congrats to those people. And yeah, Arizona wasn't too competitive this time around. You would for U.S. House, anyways. In the other races, they were popular. They were basically became known, but the U.S. House was underwhelming for Arizona to say the least. You would think it would have gotten more attention, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not an Arizonan. I probably can't tell you. Next is Colorado. Okay, now we're getting to the interesting part. In the third congressional district that's currently run by Republican incumbent Lauren Boebert, her race got extremely close with the Democrat having a small narrow lead at throughout a good portion of the election results processing thing. You guys get what I mean. But yeah, it's officially been called that Republican incumbent Lauren Boebert will narrowly hold on to her seat by around 550 votes, and her district became more red, I believe. So yeah, Lauren Boebert really going to have to work hard to convince these voters in the next general election because yeah, a Democrat could easily win this from now on. I guess Lauren Boebert has been a controversial figure throughout the past 2 years for her stance on guns and her stance and her opening her restaurant during the pandemic, all that stuff. So that's so yeah, this was a crucial victory for Republicans because Republicans almost lost this seat. And I think that was enough to help give the Republicans a narrow majority in the U.S. House. In the 8th District, the new district, the Democrat Yadira Caravio narrowly won against the Republican with around 1,500 votes, with a third party candidate, Richard Ward, getting 4%. So this race is going to be a toss up. It will likely be a toss up district that could go either way in the future because third party support is very strong. Hopefully, the third party support can keep up because I want to see third party independents succeed. God damn it, I'm talking about third party independent again. I'm sorry, guys. I said I wouldn't, but I can't help myself. I'm crazy. Okay, sue me. Sue me for $1 million, but actually, don't do that. I can't afford it. Next is Connecticut, which Connecticut is a very blue state, and two of its races, the fifth district and the sixth district, have not been called. But you can probably guess what happened in Connecticut. Both of the races probably went to the Democrats because Connecticut is so blue. I'm not even sure if there's like a Republican in any of these. Yeah, in the fifth district, Democratic incumbent Johanna Hayes won by a couple thousand votes. A very narrow margin though. That like wow, I wasn't expecting that to be this close. But yeah, Democratic incumbent hold on. So congrats to her, or is that a him? Well, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I hope you guys can forgive me if this thing will ever load. I swear to God, I am going to burn. Not literally, metaphorically speaking. And oh God, yeah. Here's a basic look at Connecticut. Mostly blue, but Republicans winning in a couple of counties. Oh, hang on. In the fifth, yeah, I put down the sixth district. I'm not even sure if Connecticut has a sixth district. If it doesn't, then wow, I'm an idiot. But I'm just gonna assume that the Democratic incumbent won. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look this up. So yeah, as it turns out, there was no sixth congressional district for Connecticut. I think I might have mismatched my numbers for a different district, but yeah. Needless to say, all the districts in U.S. House and for Connecticut are blue. So yeah, we're gonna go over lastly California's, and so the 13th district has not been called at all. So the Republican has a narrow lead though by 800 votes. So yeah, so in the third district has also not been called, but the Republican has is winning by 4 percentage points. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Okay, come on. Come on. I need to finish this. Come on, guys. I need to finish this. Seriously. All right, 5th district's been called. In the 6th congressional district, the Democratic incumbent Ami Bera has won by 14 percentage points, so this race was not close at all. This was a blue district. So, yeah. In the 9th district, the Democratic incumbent Josh Harder has kept his seat for the 9th district. So, this is another Democratic hold. Okay, come on. If this thing does not go, I swear. Oh my god. Okay, and oh yeah, this district where there was like two Democrats running against each other. Democrat Kevin Mullen has won against fellow Democrat David Canepa, so this was already expected to be a Democratic hold, but yeah, now you know. Now you know who won. In the okay, next is the 21st district. So, oh yeah, Kevin McCarthy won his seat by a big margin, of course, aka the next Speaker of the House now. So, yeah, congrats to Kevin McCarthy. I'm sure many people may not like him. We'll see. In the 21st district, Democratic incumbent Jim Costa has retained his seat against Michael Mayer with an 8% margin. So, congrats to Jim Costa. And now for the 22nd congressional district, it has officially not been called yet, but Republican incumbent David I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is currently in the lead by a 6% margin. So, though only half the precincts are reporting, so we'll see what happens. But I think the Republicans are going to win this seat as well. In the 23rd district, Republican incumbent Jay Aubernolt has won against the Democrat by a big margin. So, this race was not expected to be close. This is just because it was too early for the race to be called. In the 25th district, Democratic incumbent Raul Ruiz has won with a 16% margin. So, this was a solid Democratic seat. It's just that it was way too early to call the seat. In the 26th district, Julia Brownlee, the Democratic incumbent, has won with an 8% margin. So another Democratic hold. In the 27th district, Republican incumbent Mike Garcia has won against Christy Smith yet again after a third rematch, I believe. Third, fourth, however many rematches they have. Mike Garcia has been able to keep his seat. Man, they just need to stop sending Christy Smith to run. No offense, but it doesn't seem like she can win an election. And I only know about this race because about Christy Smith and Mark Garcia through the news and a little bit of research and the little stuff that I actually know about them. One of the few races that I actually have little information, have some information on. So, yeah. Oh, 34th. Oh, yeah. 34th has officially not been called. It's two Democrats. So, yeah, but Democratic incumbent Jimmy Gomez is currently winning by 4% lead. So, yeah. But we'll see what happens in the 37th district. Another Democrat versus Democrat race. Sidney Kamlager has won against Jan Perry. So, yeah, congrats to her. All right. In the 40th district, Republican incumbent Young Kim has been able to hold on to her seat against Asif Mahmoud by a 14% lead. So, yeah, the race has been called. Pretty significant margin. So, congrats to her. This was not one of the races Republicans needed to worry about. In the 41st congressional district of California, the Republican incumbent has narrowly won against Will Rowlands. I say narrowly, it's a 4% lead. So, yeah, congrats to the Republican incumbent. In the 45th district, the Republican incumbent Michelle Steele has won against Jay Chen by a 6% lead. So, yeah, there's that. There's two more races, the 47th and the 49th that I have to report. And let's see, that's one, two, three, four races that don't appear to have been called from my screen. Maybe my numbers are wrong, but in the 47th district, Democratic incumbent Katie Porter has won her seat back. So, yeah, congrats to her. It's by a 4% lead. And in the 49th district, Democratic incumbent Mike Levine has won against the Republican by 6 percentage points. So, yeah. That's about it for now, guys. I will be making some update videos more about all the races that have not been called and all the projections that I could have gotten wrong. I don't know. But, yeah, that's it for now, guys. Hopefully, I'll see you guys later. Peace.